Hey, Cancer gang, welcome to the cottage and welcome to your tarot appointment here with Auntie Karen. Hope you guys are doing well, Cancerians. Let's get a general message for you, Cancer. What's going on in Cancer's world? General message for the Cancer gang. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. General message for you. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got, Cancer gang. Queen of Wands is in reverse to the King of Wands to the Five of Cups. Something is not measuring up here to your expectations and you're a little bit disappointed about it. Could be a romantic connection, could be a job situation that you've got some doubts about. With the Queen of Wands in reverse, you may be a little bit pissed off at somebody or about a situation, could be. I think what I almost get from this thing is broken promises. With like thinking situation was going to be much more than it is, and maybe feeling some disappointment, sadness with the Five of Cups here, maybe heartbreak, maybe a romantic connection here, but feeling like it was going to be something more than it was. The Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in the upright, Five of Cups. Very interesting. Again, this could be work related, this could be romance related. Let's see if I can get a little bit more on this. Let's see if I can get a little bit more on this, Cancerians. Let's see what we got here, loves. Let's see what we got here. Get a little bit more for Cancer, please. A little bit more on this. Oh my goodness. The Devil card, Magician in reverse. You may feel like somebody sabotaged your success, or maybe that you self-sabotaged yourself even by going down this road with the Magician in the reverse, the Devil card in the upright. You're dealing with somebody who's a bit selfish. You're dealing with somebody who is selfish, and you may feel like, you know what I almost feel like, Cancer, is for some of you, Cancer, you feel like you've gotten yourself into a situation where it's going to be real hard to get out of it. And for some of you, that may be a job, it could be a marriage or a relationship, something of that nature. But I almost see a lot of regret here. And I feel like you may feel like you're a bit chained to these circumstances. Okay, if that makes sense. I hope that is not the case. I hope it is more of kind of your own thinking about it. There's just about always a way out, unless you have literally been kidnapped or something, in which case you probably wouldn't be able to be watching this video. But I feel like this, the King of Wands is here. You know what you want. You know where your passion is. You know what your ideas are about the way your life ought to be, about the way these circumstances ought to be. And if they're not what they ought to be, then you need to take action to make them what they ought to be, or go somewhere where they are, right? Because they're not here, Cancer. They're not here. Five of Cups, okay? That speaks to disappointment, heartbreak. This is not what I expected it to be. And I think that's what this is getting to. And I think you can, man, I think you can find a way out of this. Sometimes you have to be a bit creative, okay? So that's what I feel here. That's what I feel. That's what I feel here. All right. Hey, Karma. Hey, Hadaya. Hey, Music Creation. Frederick. Mimi, how you guys doing? Hey, Dejana. How you guys doing? Here we go. All right, Cancer, let's look at the good things coming towards you. The good things coming towards Cancerians, please. Good things coming towards Cancer. Hey, don't forget to drop a like. If those of you who've already done it, thank you for that. I do greatly appreciate those of you that have already done that. What good things are coming towards Cancer today, or just in general? What are the energies showing for my Cancer folks? What do we got here, Cancer? What do we got? Let's take a look. Here we go. Here we go, Cancerians. Good things coming towards you. Ace of Swords. Okay, I like this, a new opportunity. Three of Swords in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse. You know, there's some communication for some of you that involves an apology for breaking your heart, disappointing you. For some of you, this is an opportunity to move into a direction that is far better than the one that I just saw. This is a victory card. This is clarity. This is a way out sometimes from feeling like you or maybe trapped. It's the eureka moment sometimes with that Ace of Swords. Okay, beautiful card. It's definitely you taking a new path, maybe a new lease on life, maybe a new idea, or maybe just this aha moment of figuring out the circumstances. And sometimes it's just the intuitive voice dropping that truth bomb in where we figure things out, and suddenly clarity. Five of Swords in reverse. Suddenly, that which we could not see becomes clear. I love that for you. Absolutely love it. Some kind of new opportunity, I feel like. And I feel like it's coming from a lot of you. I feel like this is coming from your own intuition, the eureka moment where you figure it out, where it's the aha, I know what to do. I got this. I got this. I got this. This feels very you, like you figuring out and solving this. Okay. I like that for you. Love, love, love it. Love, love, love it. Hey, Queen Zell. Hey, Lana. How you guys doing? All right, Cancer. Let's talk about job, money, and career. Job, money, and career, Cancer. I'm going to switch decks just a minute. Okay. I'm going to switch decks. We're going over to my Alice in Wonderland deck. All right, Cancer gang, here we go. Job, money, career. What does Cancer need to know today? What does Cancer need to know? Job, money, and career. Let's take a look. Cancerians, job, money, and career. What do you got? Job, money, and career. For the Cancers, please. Job, money, and career for the Cancerians. What do you got, Cancer? Let's take a look. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what we got, love bugs. Okay, here we go. Here we go, loves. Job, money, and career. You've got an offer here. You may have options. Some of you Cancers may be looking for something. I feel like whoever I've picked up on, I know not every Cancer is having the same experience. Somebody here, I believe, is you're trying to manifest a new career opportunity. The Devil card in the reverse. You may feel like where you are is toxic. Okay, you may feel like you work for somebody who's an ogre, somebody who may be controlling. Okay, very domineering, selfish oriented, sometimes self-centered. Okay. Even megalomaniac. I don't know why that just came to mind. Take it as it resonates. Some of you Cancers, things are coming about slow. It's like you feel like there's options that are coming about, but they haven't happened yet. And some of you Cancers, if they're coming through, you may feel like it's not a stable opportunity. Okay. Because I've got two aces here, but they're both in the reverse. The Ace of Pentacles here is in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Sometimes that can speak to things being stalled and at a delay. And yet you here trying to get yourself away from a career situation that is not pleasant. Devil in reverse, trying to cut out something that is toxic sometimes. Okay. And so for some of you, this may be at a delay. Others of you, you may not trust something even if it's crossed your path. I would just say this, use your intuition for sure. If you're struggling to hear your intuition, it tells me you need to meditate more. Let's see if we can dig into these aces that are in the reverse and see what we can find out about this. Okay. Let's see here. I feel like there is multiple possibilities around you, and either they're at a delay or you don't trust it. One or the other. That's what I feel like here. That's what I feel like. Let me see what I can find out. Let me see what I can find out. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Lovers in reverse. Okay. Three of Cups in reverse. You feel like that this thing, you feel like, I think the reason you don't trust this opportunity or opportunities, Cancer, is you feel like there's a possibility that you don't, your values, ethics, thoughts about things from a business standpoint do not align with the opportunities before you. That's why the Lovers is in reverse. The Three of Cups is in reverse. You just feel like y'all aren't on the same page. And some of you Cancers also feel like you might work yourself to death and not get paid appropriately, right? You but work a lot harder than you got paid for. So you're not feeling real good about these options here. All right. And again, the Lovers card is all about taking the high road. I almost feel like don't jump from the frying pan to the fire. Be patient. I know you're in a situation, a lot of you Cancerians, where you feel like things are toxic, but I do feel like I know this. I don't feel like I know. I ain't got to pull cards on this, Cancer. I can tell you this. If you're doing your manifestation work, the right job offer and the right opportunity will come at the right time. There's absolutely a reason that things are on hold right now. And you've got to see that. And sometimes you've got to see that before these aces can go from being in the reverse to being in the upright. All right. Let's see. I'm going to have to get a separate message for the self-employed folks. So I'm going to do that. I normally don't do that, but that was very specific to those of you working in a place. Okay, so let's get a self-employed message for those of you Cancerians that are self-employed. If y'all are passing out margaritas, Brick Girl and Coyote Bird, I will definitely take one. Self-employed, you're about to be well known. Oh my God, self-employed. You know what I feel like is this: self-employed Cancerians, you guys have felt ignored. You guys have felt like you may have felt like you had a lull in your business, or like you would never grow. I feel like a lot of you guys, the Hermit in reverse, you're going to go from not being seen to being seen. Okay, and suddenly known by a lot of people. Eight of Cups in reverse to me in this job situation, for those of you who are self-employed, speaks to resiliency, the comeback kid, if you will. Okay. And I feel like some of you have had some sort of a setback and you are coming back from it. And Ace of Swords, the card of the eureka moment. Once again, Cancer, the solution to my problems, the aha moment, that intuitive truth bomb that comes from inside you. And it's the idea that's going to make you successful here, self-employed. All right. Some of you there may be a new opportunity here for some sort of customer collaboration that is pretty pivotal in your success. Okay. I do feel that way. All right. So that's what I had for those of you who are self-employed. Let's talk romance, Cancerians. Hey, Cancerian girl, Rusaka, how you guys doing? Let me get a sip of water, Cancer, and then we're going to do romance. Hang on just a minute. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nixie Boo. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that, love bug. So, Cancer, as far as, by the way, I know y'all get tired of me drinking water, but let me tell you something. I live in South Alabama. It is 180,000 degrees outside. And yesterday, after my all signs at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I went and got in my car to run errands, and I thought I went to hell. Okay. I couldn't breathe. It was so hot in my car. Okay. It's just hot here. And we hydrate in the South in August. Okay. So just deal with me having to drink water. Yeah, I know I'm inside in the air conditioning. I'm still parched. Okay. So that being said, Cancer, the romance options portion of the reading, which, as you know, is the meat and potatoes. The first part of it this time we're doing for the singles. We will do the singles first. The second part, those who are currently involved in dealing with someone. The third part will be a past person, your ex. And the fourth part will be the crosswatcher reading. That being said, Cancerians, let's look at Cancer singles. Cancer singles, what's coming towards you, Cancer, as far as romance goes? Cancer singles, as far as romance, let's take a look. I know, right, Brick Girl? Nobody's really having an issue. I think it's me and my Gemini Eight of Swords mind. Nobody really said anything. I think it's just me imagining stuff. I'd tell you if somebody was, yanking on me. They're not. They're not. The singles, I hate to tell you this, singles, and I'm going to tell you what, singles. Oh, Lord, Cancers, please don't listen. Single Cancers. What I'm about to say is going to merit from you one of two responses and nothing in between. Some of you are going to throw tomatoes at me. Others of you are going to sing and dance and shout when I tell you that the X is in your energy and slated to return, Cancer. Okay, there's what I don't know. There's just never, you guys are one extreme on this to the other. And I get both of those. I do. Trust me, I've been in both places. That being said, 'tis the season. We've got all these retrogrades, not just, we've got blah, blah, blah. Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde, pre-shadow stuff going on. It's very temporary energy. And I venture to say that most of you, if you were to go down this rabbit trail, it would fall apart after this retrograde energy shakes out. FYI. But singles, I do feel like your past person is going to come in looking pretty damn hot. Okay, with the King of Wands here. Now, I'm going to say this. I just thought of a Jody, isn't it Jody Messina? Or who's that? I think it is Jody Messina that did the remake of the Linda Ronstadt song. Look at what the wind's blowing up the road, smiling like the northern sun, acting like the answer to all my prayers, but I know what you really are. All right, Cancer. Enough said. All right, singles. Let's see if there's anything else around you. Let's see if there's anything else around singles other than the good looking, very tempting past person. She goes on to say, so don't you knock on my door. I won't be home anymore. You can find me out shining in the sun, walking in the sun. Right? Nine of Cups is here. The Justice card is here. Wow. Okay. So very interesting. I feel like you've got somebody here that is, I feel like, I'm going to tell you this Cancer, what I feel like you've got right now is something short lived. This is not going to last. I feel like you may have a sexcapade. All right. But beyond that, and I'm just going to tell you what I've got here. All right. The Nine of Cups and the Justice card, the Devil card. That's good sex. But the Six of Swords, they're going to sail right on down the road. The Ten of Wands in reverse, somebody's going to throw their hands up. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. Okay. I don't even know if you guys will continue to speak after this. Okay. But if you do, there won't be, it's very fleeting. Okay. That's what I see in the Cancer singles energy right now. And I just don't see anything else. That's all I see. So my advice to you, Cancer singles, go into hermit mode. Okay. Unless you want a sexcapade, in which case, by all means, go forward and do fun things with Auntie Karen's blessing. Okay. I am not the moral police for damn sure. But that being said, Cancer, I feel like for the most part, you've got an X energy here, you've got a sexcapade, and that's about it in the energies. Lay low as far as expecting anything significant. Okay. Lay low. God, that almost sounded like I was okay, whatever it means. Okay. I feel like, for the moment, Cancer, and the energies are always changing. But for this juncture, Cancers, singles, I feel like right now, I don't see anything significant in your energy. And I'm just going to call it like I see it here. Okay. Now, by all means, if you want to enjoy some sexcapade, be my guest. Okay. There you have it. All right. You wouldn't be the first or the last. I'll tell you that. All right. That being said, let's look at you Cancers that are dealing with someone. Cancer dealing with someone. Cancer dealing with someone. Here we go. Let's look at the energy here from your person towards you. Let's look at the energy of your person toward you. Let's look at your energy, the energy of the person towards you that you are dealing with. Let's take a look. Here we go. Right, Brit girl? I heard that. Let's see here. Cancer, your person is closed off. They don't trust you, but they don't want to go anywhere. So they're not emotionally investing as far as you can tell. They almost seem closed off. I feel like in your mind, you feel like this is on shaky ground with the Seven of Swords. You may not trust them, or you may feel like they don't trust you, but they're acting closed off. And I feel like that probably is causing some trust issues in you. But yet they're not going anywhere. The Death card is here in the reverse. So it's almost like this person only allows you in so far, but they keep you at arm's length as far as really emotionally investing and letting you into the inner sanctum of their world here. But yet they don't really go anywhere either. So you're kind of at this crossroads, I feel like, Cancer, and I don't have the Two of Wands, but I might as well. I almost feel like with this person that you're at this crossroads where you're asking yourself, if this is all there is, I'm going to have to make a decision of whether or not I'm going to accept this as it is, or if I want more, maybe go in a different direction. I almost feel like that, Cancer, because I almost feel like your person at least is at a place right now where they're not going to really open up to you any more than they already are. And it may be their own trust issues causing that with the Seven of Swords. Okay. That may be what's going on here. Let's get a little bit more into why this is happening from your person. Can we just take a look at that? Hey, Shell Bell, Amy, Sister Crow, what up? Here we go. What's going on here? Oh, Cancer. You know what? I'm going to tell you what's going on. Good Lord. Okay. This is going to blow your mind. This is going to blow your mind. Here's the thing, Cancer. First of all, your person is blown away by you. Magician card, Wheel of Fortune. This person actually is blown away by you. And I'm going to tell you what's going on, Cancer. The reason your person is acting so closed off, They've already decided that you're going to fly the coop and walk away from this. They don't feel like you're going to stay with them. That's the issue right here. I'm almost picking up vibes of them saying Cancer's too good for me. Now, nobody's too good for anybody, but in their mind, that's what's going on here. They feel like you're going to sail away from this thing and you're going to move on. They feel like you're not committed. They feel like you actually are the best thing since sliced bread. So that is what I am picking up here. That is what I am picking up. Wow. So they're closed off. And you know what's interesting, Cancer, is this. It's all, see, you Cancerians, and I say this about you guys, and my Venus sign is here. So I feel this part of being in that Cancerian energy. You guys are very, very loving, very expressive, very nurturing. That's your way. And it's a beautiful thing when it comes out in a high vibration, Cancer. It's just, you know, I could go down that road for a long time, but I won't do that for purposes of this reading. But what I will say is this, you know, for a Cancer to be so very loving and nurturing and demonstrative of their feelings in whatever way, and to be met with this cold as ice energy here, I can't see that you would stay. Even you, Cancer. And you don't give up easy. You don't. Because when you love hard. I know that about you. And you don't give up easy, but everybody has their limit. And so it's almost like this person doing this is going to become a self-fulfilling prophecy if they're not careful. Right? Thank you, D Love. Thank you for that, sweetie. But that's what I feel. And I feel like that the onus is on this person to open up to you. And I feel like if they don't, what choice do you really have? What choice do you really have, Cancer? You know, when somebody locks you out of their heart or their inner sanctum, you know, what are you supposed to do? You know, when somebody keeps you at arm's length and you can't do that to a water sign. You can't. Not and think it's not if you want a happy water sign. No. Absolutely. You can't do this to a water sign and expect them to be happy. This might work for my Gemini ass, but probably not even me because of my Venus sign being in Cancer, okay? I mean, I'm a lot like y'all when I love, okay? And I like to be loved right back. I'm very Venus and Cancer in that way. So I get it. I feel that for you. This is not the way to have a happy Cancer. You won't be happy even if you stay. And it's almost like the more, and then they'll sense you're unhappy and then they'll push you out even more. And it's just going to become this self-fulfilling snowball effect where it just continues to go downhill until it reaches the bottom of the hill and the snowball falls apart. If that makes sense, right? So that's what I have here. That's what I have. That's what I have for those of you dealing with somebody. Wow, they don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they're missing, Cancer. Now, let's do the past person. Let's talk about the past person. By the way, don't forget to drop a like. Now, if you need clarity on your situation, many of you know this. I do personal readings. I do all kinds. So they're all different prices depending on what you want. The link is in the description box below this video. And guess what? If you just have one quick question and you don't really care a lot about explanations and all the horse shit that your Auntie Karen gives you to try to help you out, you just want a simple answer. Well, today is your lucky day. Guess why? We're doing mini readings in about, 7 hours from right now on this channel. Right now, 7 hours. If you want to go ahead and get on the list, go over there and put your question in. You can see how to do that. Now, all right, let's look at the past person, Cancerians. The past person. What's going on here? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The past person. Here we go. Here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go, Cancers. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The past person. 3 of Cups in reverse. What in the world? Page of Wands in reverse. King of Cups. Okay, Cancer. Well. We're going to have to chat about this. Just your reading might go a little bit long, but we're going to talk about this past person just a little bit. Well, Cancer, to resolve one of your major questions that is probably on your brain. You're asking me if they still love you, and the answer is not yes, but hell yes. Balls deep in emotion is the card that I'm holding up right here. King of Cups. You want to know who's the king or queen of their heart? Look in the mirror. That's who. Page of Wands here in reverse. Little to no communication or action as far as doing anything about it. And the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm going to tell you why that's here. Some of y'all know this. There may very well be a third party here. Now, if they're not with somebody, they may very well feel like you are. That may be why the third party card is here. It may be that they feel like you have moved on, and maybe you have. Okay. It could just be with these three cups sitting here in the reverse. Okay. And it could be that you guys just don't see eye to eye. We just disagree. Okay. And you guys just are like oil and water. That can be that way sometimes. A lot of harsh words spoken. Sometimes things that is said and even not meant. Okay. But it doesn't matter. It hurts like hell. So that's what I feel like. I don't see them really doing anything right now. I'm going to see if anything looks like they might reach out in the future. But yes, they are very reminiscent. Yeah, you will hear from this person. Absolutely. The Knight of Wands is here. But I'm going to tell you, the Knight of Wands is sometimes about sex, okay? And the Knight of Wands is a very impulsive and unstable energy that they're coming towards you in. And what solidifies the unstable part of that is this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The stability isn't there. This is a time waster, okay? And quite honestly, Five of Wands in reverse. The first time that there's the least little bit of resistance or drama or conflict about anything at all, this person is going to fly the coop. Okay. They're going to run because they don't want to deal with conflict. All right. They don't want to answer the hard questions that I know probably you have in your mind about this whole thing. And the minute you start pressing them to grow the hell up, they're going to walk or run. Okay. So that's what I have here. That's what I have as far as the past person. There you go. Now, oh my gosh, Britt girl, what are you talking about? I got to go back and see this. We're fixing to do the cross watcher reading. Oh my God, that's funny. Oh, wow, that's funny. All right, here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's do the cross watcher reading. Now, for those of you who are new, this is where you watch the sign of the person or persons that you are curious about to see what to expect in a connection with that person. Here we go. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The cross watcher reading. The cross watcher reading. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go, Cancer gang. If you are dealing with an Aries, okay, I do feel like you will get some communication and a possible apology from an Aries if it is due. Maybe some flirts, but I don't feel like this Aries is really invested in this thing or will invest. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Be careful. You might get strung along in that one, okay? If you are dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus is drained. They're losing interest. The Ace of Wands in reverse and the Strength in reverse. They're losing interest. They're drained, stressed out, and they are losing interest because of being drained. I think that's taking the oomph out of this thing with them. If you are dealing with a Gemini, well, the Gemini is cutting you out and probably telling you off. Queen of Swords in the upright, Star in reverse. The Gemini has given up hope. But the Gemini has not finished telling you about how much they have given up hope and possibly what they think about you, if you get it. Okay, that being said, if you are dealing with another Cancer, this other Cancer is paralysis by analysis, indecisive, non-committal. Okay, and I think they're about a bundle of nerves. Where do I get these sayings sometimes, people? If you are dealing with a Leo, the Leo is scared to death of disaster, and that's the issue. If you are dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is turning their back on this. They may even be a commitment phobe, possible third-party energy here. If you are dealing with a Libra, Well, Libra, I don't feel like you're going to hear a darn thing from. Eight of Wands in reverse. You may even be blocked or vice versa, but they are keeping their options open, totally non-committal. Scorpio, quiet as a mouse and no long-term commitment there. Sagittarius, Sagittarius is closed off, and I don't feel like you'll even hear from Sagittarius. But if you do, this looks one-sided to me and unfair. Like you're not, the Sagittarius is not even treating you right. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this looks like a big disaster, and the Capricorn may even be a liar if you even hear from them at all. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius may be juggling you with somebody and blaming you for it, acting the fool and blaming you for it. But I don't think this is good. This is solid at all with the Aquarius. Pisces, not interested, not into this. Maybe down the road, but not right now. Kind of like putting you off. Oh, they like the sex though. That's what that's about. That's why they're a little bit smidge of invested. But that being said, that's what I have, Cancerians. I know not the best reading. Some are good, some are not. Take what resonates. Watch all of your placements. We are reading for Leo next. And then again, later this evening, in now less than 6 hours, we're doing mini reads. Even if you don't book a reading, okay, come vibe with us. We have a blast in there. It's more intimate. There's less people there, and I get to interact with you guys a lot more closely and more one-on-one. So thanks so much, Cancerians. Love you to the moon and back. Bye, you guys.